So let me take this opportunity of welcoming Her Royal Highness Princess Astrid to India ahead of this economic mission from Belgium to India. This would be her second visit, and Government of India really looks forward to welcoming her and the business delegation to India. To answer your question, there are a couple of reasons for India's high growth. Number one is it's a consumer-driven economy. We have 500 million in the middle class today. This number is likely to rise. They have more disposable income with them, and in a sense, it is good for businesses from all over the world to set shop in India. I think the other reason is the economic reforms which the Government of India have undertaken. These range across the spectrum, may it be in the area of taxation, corporate tax, GST, insolvency law, and labor standards, etc. And also the Government of India is offering good incentives, particularly in the area of manufacturing and green and clean technology. So I think these have contributed to good growth. Also, infrastructure development is being given a lot of incentives in India. The latest announcement by the Government of India is of development of several economic hubs, over 10 of them across the country, and connecting them to ports and airports through modern infrastructure. This again offers companies, particularly those who want to invest in India, huge opportunities to look at India. But apart from this recent initiative, there is a tremendous amount of development of infrastructure, may it be in the area of roads, airports, ports, educational institutions, health. Just to give you a few figures, we are developing 30 kilometers of highway every day. 15 kilometers of railway track is being laid every day. We have placed a huge number of orders on Airbus and Boeing for aircraft, nearly 1,000 planes. So you get a sense of the magnitude of things which are happening in India. I think the last reason would perhaps be the skilled manpower, particularly in the area of science and technology, IT. We have a tremendous amount of good manpower in India, which is contributing to India's growth, and which also, wherever required, and we have signed mobility agreements with several countries. So in specific sectors, if manpower is needed, India is ready to provide that manpower. Bombay, as you know, is the capital, the commercial capital of India, and it is in the state of Maharashtra. Maharashtra is, in a sense, the economic engine of India. They have been registering plus over 10% growth for the last many years. All the industries are located in Maharashtra, particularly Bombay and the areas surrounding Bombay. We have some of our major ports in Maharashtra and in Bombay, or Mumbai as it is called now. The port in Antwerp out here has a long-standing relationship with the JNPT port, which is located in Mumbai. So Maharashtra is a good place to go, and I'm happy that the economic mission would be going there. So is the case with Delhi. Delhi is the political capital of India. It would give the business delegation an opportunity to interact with the chambers of commerce, which are located in Delhi. And of course, princes would be interacting at the political level, senior political levels in India. And I think that segment of the economic mission is also hugely important. But let me also mention that apart from being the political capital, Delhi and I would say the larger area of Delhi, what we call the National Capital Territory, has a good industrial base also. 80% of it is the tertiary or the services sector, but we have good manufacturing there also, and hence the industry is also present in Delhi. So all in all, I think good choice of destinations in India. I think if we look at Belgium-India economic and trade cooperation, I would say all the sectors are important. But there are a few sectors which have traditionally been of significance to our bilateral relationship. These are sectors like automotive, engineering, heavy engineering, chemicals, IT and IT-enabled services, bio and life sciences, pharma, etc. But there are new sectors, which are also hugely important, and I'm referring to the clean and green technology, green hydrogen, offshore wind, and there is huge potential in these areas also. And as Europe embarks on its path of decarbonization, Belgium does, and so does India. I think this area offers huge potential for our mutually beneficial economic and trade cooperation. Well, I mean, I would start by pointing out that the president of the Commission said that Commission is looking forward, or rather the EU is looking forward to a new strategic partnership with India. And we reciprocate that sentiment. I think we attach a lot of importance to our strategic partnership with the European Union. We see the world moving towards multipolarity, and in this multipolarity, I think both on the strategic, political, and economic side, Europe and India collaborating together is very, very important. Now, if you look at the trade figures in the last 9 or 10 years, our trade has almost doubled. And again, we are discussing a free trade agreement between India and the European Union. There is a new team on the European EU side. We had our elections and the new government is in place in India. And we look forward to more momentum being provided to this FTA talks. Of course, like in any negotiations, there needs to be flexibility, there needs to be creativity on the part of both sides. But our objective, our hope, our goal is to conclude this FTA as early as possible. And we expect that with the signing of the FTA, we would have greater momentum as far as our economic and trade relationship is concerned. So I'm glad you asked me this question. I'll just make a couple of points. Presently, we are the 5th largest economy globally. By the turn of the decade, we would be a $5 trillion economy and would be the 3rd largest. By 2047, when we complete 100 years of Indian independence, we would be a $30 trillion economy. People in Belgium tell me that Belgium is a small country, and my response to them is Belgium is a country with huge industrial depth. So in a sense that there is complementarity between India and Belgium. You have the technology, you have the business prowess, and on the Indian side, we have a huge market, we have a growing economy, and our collaborating together would be in our mutual interest. I would also like to say that there are many Belgian businesses which have very rich experience of working in India. They have set up subsidiaries, joint ventures in India, and these are not new. They have been there for quite some time. So my message would be that those Belgian businesses who are already there, keeping the long-term perspective in mind, think of expanding your operations in India. Those who are not in India, make use of this mission and explore India and think of setting up businesses in India. And to all, those who are there and those who are planning to go to India, not to look at India in the sense of what you are already used to. You will have to step out of your comfort zone. India is India. India is not Europe, but India offers you huge potential, great promises, and in the long term, huge profits. So I think look at India from that perspective, and we look forward to deepening and further collaborating our cooperation. Thank you.